nuts.
This is
Boys.
watermelon hail. Hello, chat. Doesn't look like it may not be on the ground right now, so Dick Worsham. Dude, I can't. I just can't with that man. Oh my! Oh! Give me a quickie!
10,000.
No!
10,001. 2. It just keeps going. It's like a clock.
How are you doing tonight, Phoenix of the Gods?
Doing good.
Oh my. Not what I was expecting.
Look at this.
Looks like it's starting to rope out a little bit, Edgar. This is crazy.
Wow. Look at that.
At Angela Hones 927 super chatted $6.78. Well done, guys. Love
I
from
can't
me.
even with this right now, guys. Like, what is this?
Brad is out front. Brad is taking a strong lead. Here comes number 7, right at the side. Number 14, are making a push. Number 7. Oh my God! Number 5 is going down to the edge. Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, dude.
Like, oh, okay, here we go.
Hey, who's this girl in the back, bro? She's just sitting here, just hadn't said a dang word, in, chat. Just staring at us.
That's my girlfriend.
Oh, is that Clucker
Hey, hold
Pucker?
your microphone down.
What?
What's up?
Wait, what's your username? Hold on. Oh, is that Lactatia?
It's Letitia.
And now, your local on the Meower. I mean, Boat Guy. Phil, you're behind Boat Guy. He's going to get you through this. People in the chat are loving Boat Guy. Jess, Ginger Ninja, the return of the boat. It's Dan 23-945. Wow. I'm telling you, this guy, Eric Gray, that guy is going fishing no matter what. And now, your local on the Meower. Don't leave me. Don't. Shotgun! 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 I called shotgun! Let me in! No! I called shotgun! Come on. Ah! Oh. Shotgun! terrible situation right now for the eastern suburbs of Huntsville. We have a confirmed tornado on the ground. This is a particularly dangerous situation. And now, your local on the Meower. Let's go! Let's get the hype going in the chat! Come on! Clearly, a large and destructive tornado is on the ground. This is moving through the city of Natch, Tennessee right now. This is as real as it gets. There could be 3 tornadoes back to back to back here. Right, let me circle one. There's one just to the west of Lebanon. There's another one. Both of those are on the ground. We have radar confirmation that they're on the ground. Probably a third one trying to form in Morrow. Let's start it. We're ready. We're gone! Oh no! I can't find the button! Oh, there's no way! I found it!
The following program is a production of the Stormfront Freaks Network.
Where am I? What is this place? It's so dark. Oh, what is that sound? Ah! This is the Big Weather Show! Oh! I'm your host, Stormcat5. That is absolutely insane. We're going to talk about the biggest stories in weather. That is a massive debris ball. And who knows what we're going to say. Was that Lactatia?
It's Letitia.
So strap in, buckle up. The Big Weather Show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh no. Oh no. There it is. Welcome to the Big Weather Show. Whammy. I'm your host, meteorologist Stormcat5, and I am live from the Category 5 Command Center here. You are joining us today on this momentous day. It is Saturday, May 16th, and we have got an unbelievable stretch of severe weather ahead of us, guys. This is just the beginning. Literally, right as we went live, we got some breaking news right in the studio. Oh my. Breaking news came right into the studio here. Oh no. I forgot to add I forgot to create the graphic. This is not good. This is a disaster. Just gotta let this play out. Okay. Okay, breaking news. That was insane. They have just upgraded the tornado risk for tomorrow. That is the breaking news. Massive risk upgrade here for tomorrow. Interestingly enough, guys, though this is the tornado outlook right here, okay? And they have upgraded the risk for tomorrow to a 15% here. That's this in red. Now, the crazy thing about this is normally when you see that 15%, you see a moderate risk. No moderate. It's an enhanced. So they have not upgraded the overall, the outlook for tomorrow. It's still a 3 out of 5, but they have upgraded the tornado risk, especially near Sioux Falls and Sioux City. It's unbelievable. Wow. We've got some guests already that have joined the stream. This is unbelievable here. So that was your breaking news. That's right. Oh, mama. Big time risk tomorrow. But we got to talk about today first, guys. Here's the risk for today. And then I'm going to bring the guests in here. So guests backstage, you're coming in just a second. This is the risk that we have today. Look at this. Chat, what kind of shape does this look like to you? Kind of looks a little bit like a, actually, this kind of looks like a little bit like a walrus here. Look at this. Wait. Yeah, this is a walrus risk. For sure. Here's the mouth. There's the kind of tail fin. Here's the other fin. This is a walrus risk. And with that, we're going to bring in the panel here on the stream. First, we're going to bring in Bryce and Paige. Welcome to the stream. You guys are joining us from the road here in, where are you guys at?
Yeah, we're in Omaha right now. We're on the interstate, I-29.
Wait, did you just say Omaha?
Omaha, yeah.
Omaha! Blue 52, set!
Yep, that's where we're at right now.
That is unbelievable, guys. So you guys are in Omaha, Nebraska right now on the road again. And looks like a beautiful day out in front of you.
It is a beautiful day here in Omaha.
Oh. Do you see Peyton Manning anywhere? Omaha!
Is that what he says?
I don't know. I don't know.
It always sounds like when the Steelers play, whenever they do, it always sounds like they're saying, "Oh, lady."
I think they might be saying that. I don't know. I have no clue. Well, welcome to the stream, guys. It is so good to have Tornado Pagey and Bryce Shelton. Bryce, I think we got Tornado Pagey. We need what about what's a B word, like a weather B word? Big Hail Bryce.
Big Hail Bryce.
It's Tornado Pagey and Big Hail Bryce. I think I think that could work.
Yeah.
I think that could work. We're also going to bring in Storm Chaser Edgar O'Neill, who's joining us live from the road. Edgar, welcome to the stream, my brother.
What's up? How's it going, guys?
Edgar,
What's up?
What's
up, Big Hail Bryce?
Hey, we're on the way to you. I don't know where you're at, but we're trying to find you.
Yeah, I'm trying to find you too. I'm in Topeka, heading north.
Oh, okay. We'll meet you halfway. We're in Omaha.
Perfect.
Omaha!
Big Hail Bryce could also be your adult dancer name.
I guess it could.
I like it.
What do you think of that, Big Hail Bryce? Do you think that's a good dancer name? Wait, what kind of dance are we talking about here?
Ballerina.
I really don't know.
A spicy ballerina.
Spicy ballerina.
What does that even mean? What does spicy ballerina mean?
Google
You know
it,
what
Brady.
means,
Google
Brady.
it.
You
Know
what
what? No,
means.
I am not. The second
know
someone
what it
tells me to
means.
Google something, I don't do it. If someone tells you to Google something, don't do it. Don't do it.
There's no other way to explain it. You just have to Google it.
I'm not Googling it. Changing
Okay.
subjects here, guys. We need, if you are just joining the stream, oh no. I'm so small. Tell me this isn't working again. Hold on.
Honey,
I
I
can't.
shrunk the kids.
It's locked. It's locked. Chat, what I want you to do right now, give us a chat check-in. Tell us where you're checking in from right now. I want to see your location. Okay, actually, that sounded weird. Just tell me where you're checking in from by scanning that QR code. Or you can go ahead and copy and paste the link here. Let me try to copy and paste that link for the chat. This will be able to tell us on the stream where our chat is checking in from. So that's a beautiful thing here, because now we can know where the chat is at, right? You can be anonymous. Check in anonymously. You don't have to give us your name. You can if you want, but you don't have to give us your name. But that way we can see where the entire chat is checking in from. So I just put the link in the chat. So go ahead and go to that link. It's not going to give you a virus, I promise. Go to that link, put your location in. You can also put a message in as well, and that'll be awesome to see, guys. And if Bryce and Paige were to put their location in, they would be you guys would be in Omaha, and then Edgar would be in Nebraska.
Yeah. If you're on Weatherfront,
Topeka.
you should be able to see both of our locations right now, sir.
Wait, really?
Turn on Storm Chasers in your layers,
Oh.
and you'll see both of us.
That's amazing. Hold on, we're gonna turn the layers on real quick. Let's see. General. Oh, John's gonna kill me. John's just gonna he's gonna kill me. Oh no. I'm assuming it's in general, right? Oh, there it is.
It is.
Oh my! We've got the Storm Chasers that we've just turned on, so we can now see within this. First of all, before I zoom in, Edgar and Bryson Page, does this not look like an animal? Like a walrus,
It looks
maybe?
like a beaver. It's a beaver.
It 100% looks like an otter or a beaver. Like it has a big otter tail. You see the otter tail?
That looks like
It's a
no,
beaver.
Oh, that's the outlook.
no,
It's a beaver.
it's not a
It does,
beaver.
you know,
No.
the slot and the enhanced kind of looks like a squash that's ready to be picked.
A what?
A squash that's ready to be picked.
Bryce,
Like a summer
listen,
squash.
you know what, Bryce, I'm going to give you 3 strikes today, okay? 3 strikes. That was a warning. That will not be a strike, but that was pretty close to being a strike there.
What happened?
Don't. Someone just said link is chalked. Wait, is the link cooked? No idea how that link works. Wait, yo. Chat, just click on it. Don't ask questions. Just click on the link. Let's
Just
see
give
if this
Brady your
works.
location to your house.
Does that link work? Oh yeah, bro, that link works. Chat, that link absolutely works. You have to copy and paste it though. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, don't put your name. I don't want to see your actual location. Oh, there we go. The link works now. Okay. So guys, there's no way. This does not look like a beaver. This looks clearly like a walrus because beavers they don't have arms or they don't have like fins. I don't think.
Beavers don't have arms.
Well, no, they have arms, but they don't have fins. This thing's got a fin here. I don't know. And anyway, we're also going to bring in Stu as well. Stu Purcell. He's just joined the stream. Stu, welcome in, my friend. Welcome to the stream, my friend.
What's going on?
Oh, it's a glorious Saturday to be alive here. And Stu, how are we doing today?
Good. I woke up about 2 hours ago, so feeling refreshed.
Stu, that you woke up at noon.
Correct.
That's a problem.
Mute him.
That's a yep. That's not a mute just yet. Although Stu, yeah.
What's
But-
wrong with waking
okay.
up at noon?
You lose so much of the day. Okay, here's the chasers that we have right here. So we have Cannon Colton. Bro, I actually don't know who Cannon Colton is. Do you guys?
I do not. I
do not.
What a
Full name.
Yeah, it's a cool name. I don't know who he is, though.
it is. Yeah, Cannon Colton. That's kind of cool.
Sounds like a cool
This
dude.
is. Oh, here's Edgar. Here's Edgar in Topeka right now. Edgar is Edgar. Where are you going, by the way, today? What's your kind of strategy for today?
Right now, just kind of heading to Nebraska City. Just gonna kind of. I mean, today's forecast isn't easy. I don't know if you went over it on stream yet. It's not like It's definitely not like a slam dunk like go here day, but just trying to hedge, get in a spot where I could get to wherever storms can form. So.
Wait, you're going to a city called Nebraska City?
Yeah, Nebraska City, Iowa.
Wait, what?
Yep, it's in Iowa.
That is a problem, guys. Does anyone in Nebraska or in Iowa live in Nebraska City, Iowa? Oh no, my connection. Oh no, is anyone in the chat in Nebraska City? Actually, we'll turn on the. Let's go ahead and turn on the locations here so we can see where our chat is checking in from. Let's. Oh no, John's gonna kill me. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot where it was.
We need to have Brady buttons.
Oh, he's gonna kill me. John's gonna
Iowa
absolutely kill me.
Iowa's like just has. Didn't we? Wasn't that tornado in Wyoming, Iowa? What's it?
Yeah, there was a tornado in Wyoming.
Why did they? Why are other cities named after other states?
That is a problem. I just, guys, I'll be honest. If you're in another city or state, like if you're in a city that's at Nebraska City and it's a different state, that city does not deserve to be named that. It should be renamed. We should start a petition here live on stream to rename that town because that is absolutely cooked. Okay, I figured it out. The locations are on now. So, your locations will show up on the map here. So any of these pink and purple dots are where the locations are. Let's see where Bryce and Paige are. Here's where Tornado Paigey, she's in Omaha, going south. It looks like Edgar and Paige, are you guys going to be going both meeting in Nebraska City here?
Yes. We're going to have a party.
Yeah, I think so.
Pre-chase party.
You know what? I'm jealous. I wish I was there. That would be unbelievable. So let's just take a look at the forecast for today. And Edgar, Bryce, and Paige, Stu, feel free to interject me if you have any details that you want to add here, or anything you see that you don't. So this is this risk for today. This is the outlook for today, the SPC outlook. They've just issued this. It clearly looks like a walrus. If we zoom in here, the biggest risk is by far along the Nebraska-Kansas border. So that goes from all the way back into Colorado. So if you're in Colorado, you think you're out of the risk. You're not. I got news for you. Storms could initially form, and actually, I think there could be some Colorado magic that happens maybe early in the day, but then those storms will slide off the Rockies and push east. We do have someone here in Kearney, Nebraska, who's checking in the chat. He says, hello, Brady, waiting on the windbag. This person is absolutely waiting on the windbag here. They are in the heart of the risk in Kearney, Nebraska right now, which is, brother, you're going to get some good storms today. The tornado risk for today. You cannot look at this risk and tell me they did not do this on purpose.
It looks like a potato.
That is insane. It looks like a potato, maybe like a hot dog. Some mustard here on the center.
A little phallic-y.
A little bit.
Are we sure it's not a bratwurst? It is brown.
It's probably a bratwurst. I would agree. New poll. What does this look like? Does this look like a hot dog, a bratwurst, or both?
Or a wiener.
Big Hail Bryce, what do you think it looks like?
Big Hail Bryce. Hold on, he was out of the stream. Now he's back. Big Hail Bryce, what does this look like to you, my brother?
What is that? Oh, the outlook for today. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of could go, I guess, either way. Maybe a brat.
It's definitely a brat. It's definitely a brat. And then Big Hail
That.
Bryce. Bryce, I think this Big Hail name is going to stick, my friend. I really do.
Hey, that's okay. That's good.
I really do. So this is the risk for today. This is the tornado risk. And interestingly enough here, guys, it definitely looks like a little bit like a hot dog or a bratwurst. And it goes right all the way back into Colorado. And that risk extends all the way through Des Moines, Iowa. So our Iowa brethren are not going to be out of the woods yet today. Our Omaha brethren, Kearney, McCook, Colby, even back to Limon, which I stayed in a terrible hotel in Limon, Colorado, and it was awful. It was exactly like the town name. It was Limon. That was like, it was a bad hotel. It was a very bad hotel. Not a lot of good
options over there in that part of the country, Brady.
No, I know.
Not a lot of good hotel options over there.
It was bad. Actually, that was the hotel, guys, that when I stayed in Limon, where I got a nice hotel and there were bed bugs in the nice hotel.
Oh.
Yeah, and so I left that. Immediately.
They're a really nice hotel over there. One of my favorite hotels ever is in that part of Colorado.
Which one?
Really?
Yeah, in Eads.
Eve?
Oh, Eads.
Eads.
Eve?
Yeah.
ADS.
ADS. That is not a real town name.
There was actually a very
EADS.
There was a beautiful tornado there in 2015, Brady, in Eads, Colorado.
Hold on. Let's spell this out because I don't actually think this is an actual town name. EADS. Like that?
Yes.
That's not real.
Look,
There's
on
no
Google, it has the picture of the tornado. Go to
yeah, you got to Google it.
Go to Google Maps.
I'm not Googling it. I'm not doing it. Stu, maybe you could Google it. Just go.
Brady, doesn't Weatherfront have a town search feature?
Probably. Let's.
I know
let's
they do.
see. Let's see. Do you know where it is, Stu? 'Cause
Not on
You're
desktop.
such a good salesman for them, Brady.
Right?
You like have memorized all the features. You know where everything.
Bro, you guys are putting me on the spot right now, man. This is crazy. Oh, I think. Wait.
Brady,
Hold on.
if it's in your tool, you know where that drawing tool is? I don't know if it's the same on desktop, but it's within there. There's like a little, like a pin icon, and then you can search for a location. So I'm searching for, Eats,
no.
Colorado. There it is.
That's not real.
Did you find it?
I don't. I did not find it, guys.
It is.
Okay.
It is actually southeast of Limon.
Southeast.
No, zoom in
Flagler.
more. There it is, right there. Eads.
That's not. No, that's not real.
Right there.
It's that. I don't think that's how you pronounce
There's
it.
a
Though.
great
I'm pretty sure
hotel
it's.
there.
What'd you say,
Eat?
Paige? I'm pretty sure it's called EADS.
Oh, I said there's a great hotel there.
Is it? You know what? I'm gonna look this up. Let's just see. So this is a hotel in EADS.
If you go very
Yeah.
granular, you should be able to see the hotel.
Yeah, you're right. All right, let's just.
Yeah, there
go.
ain't too
Let's
much
just-
there. I mean,
You already dribbled and shred this.
Oh no. What just happened?
I had to make sure
Wait.
it's good for it.
Why is my? Oh, there we go. Okay. Cobblestone Inn. Is that it?
That's the one. It's the best cobblestone I've ever stayed at.
What? What that?
Yes, they had an
This
amazing
hotel?
breakfast. Yes, it
This-
is
Oh.
a hidden gem.
Okay. Now I'm gonna be honest though. That full body pillow you're seeing on the screen there, that is a problem.
yeah, I don't know
There's
what's
no-
up with that.
There's no way
my
that's
drawing
real.
tool is cooked. That is, guys. That's kind of. If you see a pillow like that in a hotel, that is like an instant. Avoid this at all costs. Do not touch it. Don't sleep with it. Don't just get that thing on the ground, because that thing is. If you take a blue light to that thing, that would be bad news. I would just tell me you guys did not sleep with that full body pillow.
I cuddled with it, dude.
Oh,
What? Did I sleep with it? No.
good. You see a
Ew.
pillow like that, that is an instant just gonzo.
Hey, they are
That
rated
does-
4.5 stars though. So
Look at the
wow.
work. Look at the work.
No, it's seriously such an underrated hotel chain.
Man, it's the only place to stay.
That looks disgusting.
Unless you want to sleep
What is-
out on the plains. It gets cold out there at night.
Well, I don't even know what that is. Welcome, brother. That is wow.
That's
Someone
a
just
salad.
subscribed because we're looking at a hotel salad. Thank you, my brother. That is a problem. Okay, front desk is all right. All right, this hotel's fine. This hotel's fine. It wouldn't be my first choice, but I will say this: the
That would be
reviews
your
look
only
pretty good.
choice.
That's your only choice.
That's your only choice.
Okay. All right, let's take a look at the risk today. So, tornado risk is there, but the wind and the hail actually could be the most significant part of today. Big Hail Bryce could get in on some big-time hail today. Although the hail risk, it does kind of seem like the greatest risk is in western Nebraska, western Kansas. The one thing I'm noticing, guys, is look at the risk here. The risk, like at least the biggest wind and hail risk, is in western Nebraska, western Kansas. But a lot of the chasers are all centralized here in eastern, near Omaha. Edgar, is there what's causing you to kind of go towards the eastern end of this risk?
I mean, I feel like the stuff over there on the western side of the risk is going to go linear pretty fast. It's going to go upscale quickly. And just to be quite honest with you, over here is, I think it's just a little better location. You're going to have a better chance of seeing a discrete supercell before they cluster up over here. So, yeah, maybe a better chance for tornado. The models have been all over the place too with this. So,
Oh, they've
I know
they've
the
been
National
awful.
Weather Service as well. I mean, I wouldn't want to have to put out a public forecast for this setup.
No.
It's definitely, it's not a very easy one. But yeah, we're kind of all gathered over here because of the same reason, I believe. I think there's a little bit chance for some backed winds over here. maybe if the storms can stay supercellular and discrete and not cluster up, we could see a little tornado over here. I think maybe the stuff over there to the east or to the west might be a little bit more, like I said, if there's going to be some tornadoes, maybe embedded stuff, unless there's a big open warm scepter in central Nebraska that goes, but I don't see that happening.
Yeah. Chat, this is Edgar's money here. Edgar's right on the money like he always is. Edgar Daddy gets the goods. Although, wait, that's not your name. We got to think of a good nickname for Edgar. Edgar, do you have a nickname?
I have a few. In high school, everyone called me Moose.
Ooh, Moose Daddy.
Wait, don't put Daddy.
I like
after
Moose
it,
Daddy,
bro.
I like Moose Daddy.
You would call me Moose Daddy, Brady.
Okay, that's crazy. So Moose Daddy is right on the money here. So guys, backed winds. What does backed winds mean? That means they're coming out here from the southeast. The more backed these things are, right? So you've got the upper level winds that are probably like this, or maybe like this. And then if you've got the lower level winds, right, backed winds mean you got the winds coming out of here. So if you've got upper level winds here and then lower level winds coming this way, what happens is you'll get this natural turning of the winds with height, which that helps rotation, right? And the bigger that angle is, the more rotation you can get. And so when you get the backed winds, you'll notice how these wind barbs here, you can see the wind barbs. This is the temperature, but you can see the wind barbs. The wind is coming out of the southeast. So that actually should help our storms today potentially have more rotation. Another thing I noticed too, and Bryce and Paige, you guys can kind of talk about this a little bit as well, but we are going to have, I think we're going to have a kind of a surging, some sort of warm front that storms are going to fire on this afternoon and evening. Here's the moisture. This is the amount of, this is the dew point right here. This is the amount of moisture in the air. And one thing you'll notice here, guys, is there's going to be a boundary that forms between, you've got between your warm, moist air right in there, right through Iowa, even back into Nebraska here. You've got warm, moist air on the southern side. It is just downright sticky. If you're down there in Columbia, if you're in Missouri today, it's going to be a little moist. But if you're on the north side of this front, in, say Minnesota, the Dakotas, if you're in Iowa, dew points are in the 20s. So that means it's going to be dry as a bone. You walk outside, your hands are going to start crackling instantly. It's going to be like sizzling on a skillet. Your hands, you're going to need to put so much moisturizer on today up there to the north. But if you're down south, you don't need any moisturizer. You're good. Nature is your moisturizer today. So that is your cold front. So that is like a little bit of a warm front type feature. If you look at the temperatures, you'll also notice there's your warm front draped there. Des Moines, 79, just to the south, 88 and 90. So that's a warm front, and that's going to be lifting north throughout the day here. So the other thing I noticed too, and Bryce and Paige, we can kind of talk about this as well. Edgar, or what was his name? Moose Daddy. Moose Daddy was right on the money here, because watch this as we go throughout the afternoon and evening. This is around 4, 5, 6, 7 p.m. It has storms firing later on in the evening. This is around 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. local time. And we've got two areas of storms that fire. One off to the west. That is that kind of storms that roll off the mountains there, roll off to higher elevations and push east. Those have a higher wind and hail threat. But see this. Oh my, here it is. This is a second area of storms that form, and all the storm chasers are targeting that area. The reason being is because those storms are going to fire on or near that warm front, and so that could help, one, the storms be a little bit more isolated, and two, if they do form along the warm front, they could latch on and then move off to the east like sometimes they try to do. So those are kind of your two areas today. And as we go throughout the evening, look at these storms. You get some that move due north, but then look, you get some that kind of take a hard southeast turn. And Bryce and Paige, those are the ones today that we're probably most concerned about for that tornado action, right? Right, Hail Daddy? Or Big Hail Bryce?
Definitely those storms that are coming out of Iowa, northern Missouri, and into, I guess that's for northeastern Kansas and eastern Nebraska, for sure.
Yeah. And Bryce, I mean, we're looking at those storms right here. You know, we only got a 5% risk for tornadoes today, so I don't think we're expecting necessarily a widespread tornado outbreak. But with some of these early storms, they could try to do some funky business right along that boundary.
Yeah, definitely so. Got to watch the initial supercells before they start to cluster up. And then later tonight, we have to watch the Lincoln-Omaha Metro for that MCS that's moving through all in Nebraska. That's going to be pretty windy.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a windstorm that moves through. You see Omaha, Lincoln, they get shellacked twice here. They get one wave that moves through early, later in the overnight hours. This is, HRRR says, around 10, 11, 12 p.m., but then overnight, they get another line that moves through. This is 2 a.m., 1 a.m. Eastern. And look at this. Lincoln would get cooked twice here. The second line shouldn't have a big tornado threat, but he could get a couple of spin-ups overnight. So I wouldn't rule that out by any means at all. So if you're in Nebraska, you're going to get absolutely cooked today in terms of your severe storms here. And, I mean, guys, Edgar, are you going to mostly focus on the first wave, right? We'll probably be getting in bed and getting ready for tomorrow for the second wave.
I mean, today's the type of day you could cover that first wave, especially, where we're being located at a little bit further to the east. And then as that clusters up and if no cells, kind of like you said, kind of dive off of that warm front, we can go up north to Omaha and later on in the evening and cover the MCS, which, would have the big wind threat with it. So, I mean, potentially we could just do both. It's one of those setups where it kind of allows it. We can, first part of the day, cover the storms down here, and as the night goes on, go up to Omaha and capture that fence blowover event.
Yeah, it's going to be quite windy. Quite windy.
Yeah.
I love some wind. I mean, Paige, what are you thinking today? What's your thoughts on today?
I was just thinking about the flying trampoline risk tonight in Omaha.
Oh, no. What would you put the risk at? How many trampolines so let's say there's out of 5 trampolines, what's the flying trampoline risk?
A 6.
A 6.
A 6?
It's going to get windy later.
We've got a 6 out of 5. Going to try to draw it here. Flying trampoline risk. Here's the trampoline. And then here's the walls of the trampoline. Flying. What do you think, Paige? Is that pretty good?
That's pretty good. That is a good yeeting trampoline.
Did you just say yeeting?
Yep.
Oh, new poll. How many trampolines do we think are going to fly today? Chat, do you have a trampoline right now? If you have a trampoline, put it in chat. Say, I have a trampoline. Please let me know in chat. Stu, do you have a trampoline?
I do not. I actually hate trampolines.
Why?
Why?
2 reasons. One, I am I like my backyard a lot, so if you leave a trampoline in one area for too long, you're gonna kill your grass, and then you just basically you kind of have to move it every month. That way you don't kill your grass as long as it sits there. And then number 2, I actually busted my lip open on a trampoline once.
How did that even happen? Isn't it like a soft fabric?
We were, stupid middle school kids, and we put soap and water on the trampoline.
What?
So my legs came out from underneath me, and I slipped, and my knee came right up into the bottom of my jaw, and it just my tooth just fucking pierced my lip open.
Wow. What is that? First of all, I have never seen that before. Thank you, W. Carly. That is going right towards the late season storm chasing fund, by the way. That fund is open. Massive shout out to Carly here. But Stu, I don't understand why we're putting soap and water on a trampoline. What does that even do?
You got to clean it.
It makes it slippery and fun. I don't know.
Don't, Bryce. That was half a strike, by the way.
What happened?
You just said you have to clean it. You don't clean a trampoline with soap and water.
Yes, okay. You did.
No,
you also said the F word.
Yeah,
I can't believe you did that, Stu.
Wait, who did?
Goodness.
Who said the F word?
I dropped an F-bomb. My bad.
Oh, that's a 20-second ban.
Wait, I have a trampoline story.
If my mom is watching, she is going to text me. She is going to text me and say, Get that filth off the show. Not Stu. She won't be talking. She was just saying the language. But
No.
that is
No way.
Filthy Stu's,
What?
No
Filthy Stu's a
way.
good nickname.
what?
Look
Who is that?
Oh.
It's
I like
Capucci.
Oh.
We're live.
How's it
Oh
going?
my! It's Hail Daddy himself, Capucci. He's got his Hail helmet. Oh mama,
What's up?
Capucci, welcome to the stream, my friend.
How's it
He's-
going?
He's in his natural habitat, guys. Capucci is live on the stream right now. And Capucci, are you live right now on my radar?
No, so I pulled over to get gas and like check data and stuff. I opened Google Maps and then there was a blip and I'm like, what the hell's that? And it's Bryce and Paige because for some reason their location goes to my Google Maps and it's been there for like years. And I'm not super tech savvy. Not that I want it to go away. It's like playing Pokemon Go, but still. So I opened up. I was like, are they nearby? And apparently they are.
Hold on, who was it? Bryce and Paige, did you guys find Capucci or did Capucci find you guys?
I mean, we didn't.
This always happens.
I don't know. It's pretty
Good time it's happened.
Yeah, pretty random. We didn't actually plan anything, but we just showed up at the same spot.
Unbelievable. Guys, this is actually what I love about storm chasing. You just never know who you're going to run into at the gas station. I mean, what, Capucci, are you going to be getting anything to eat from this gas station? I mean, this has got to be some gas station if you guys are all at it.
Paige just gave me lunch. I had a gummy.
A gummy? You got to have more than that, brother.
A Colorado gummy.
Can you imagine a Colorado gummy?
Wait, bro. Are you guys, bro? Don't tell me you're handing out Colorado gummies, bro. Not already. Not already. We can't.
One way or another, I'm going to see the clouds start spinning.
Capucci, you think you're going to see a tornado today, my friend?
No.
No.
I'm not that optimistic.
He's honest.
I was pumped for like 2 or 3 hours, and now I'm just, I don't know, I feel like everything's going to get blobby fast.
Yeah, and I was just looking at tomorrow, too, and the day after, and it was just like, it seems, it hasn't completely gone away, but it's kind of downtrended a little bit.
I just feel like everything so far this month, even if it looks good, it just finds a way to fall apart. Like, I don't think so. I just can't think of one, like, good, fun chase I've had this month.
Oh, you know what? Capucci, I've got a feeling the second I get out there, it's just going to go active. It's going to go incredibly active because that's normally how it goes. When I get out on the plains, things just go crazy.
The catalyst. He's going to be our saving grace.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. And,
I mean, when are you coming?
I'm coming in a week. I'll be out there.
Okay, so we're getting haircuts in a week.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I asked my mom, and my mom said, Edgar, no offense, my mom said she would kill me.
Why does your mom hate bald people, bro?
She doesn't hate bald people. Edgar, she loves you, but she said if I go bald, she would kill me.
Wait, Brady's
you know what?
mom
How about this? No, she loves bald. Capucci, will you go bald with us too?
Hell no. You know I take my hair pills. It's finally coming back.
Well, if you shave it, isn't it when you shave it off, doesn't it come back even stronger?
Yeah, it grows.
That's leg hair.
Oh,
Exactly. That happens with my leg hair. When I shave it off, it goes right back.
I thought you braided it.
That's bad luck.
Okay. Yeah, I did that once, okay? Chad, I did that once. I shaved my leg hair once. It's just, I had to for a bet. But, I mean, Edgar, I love, don't get me wrong, I love bald people. And I will be bald one day. But it's just my mom.
Next week.
No. There would have to be.
Tell your mom that God intended for you to be bald.
You know what? She would probably actually agree with that. Because she has signed me up for a hair program. So I don't know if it was the Capucci program that you sent me, Capucci, but I hope so. Capucci, what was the program you had again? The hair program?
Hims.
Okay, so that I got to verify that was the one that my mom signed me up for. So
your mom signed you up?
Yes.
It's like a Christmas gift, or
she saw the video of you telling me to get Hims, and then she signed me up. So
Brady, does your mom still check your
I
mail?
don't want to.
No.
It's great. No
You
side
need to get
effects.
it.
Highly recommend. And they taste like sweet tarts.
Wait, Bryce, wait, take it off. Oh, mama!
I did it. I told you.
Bro, that is nuts.
The glass window was like down there.
It's your turn.
Spin the cone.
Oh my
It was
It's-
good.
I don't know. All right, Stu, you're back. That was
Hi.
sorry.
That
That
was
was more than
longer
20
than
seconds.
Stu, are you going to do this?
Am I doing what?
Yeah, you are. Okay.
I can pull seeds out of your pocket.
I think
We're
we
getting
should all.
haircut.
I think if we're gonna do it, we all gotta do it.
No.
Yeah.
How about this,
See the beanstalk?
Bryce? If you convince Capucci to go bald as well, I will go.
I'll be.
Wait, what? Will you go bald? Please,
No.
please, please.
I'm too
Capucci,
vain
think about the
for-
content. Think about the content. Think about social media. People would eat that up.
I'm 28 and single in DC. I need hair. My self-confidence teeters around that of a fruit fly or a packing peanut to begin with. So I need all the help I can get.
Capucci, I'm the same way. I mean, come on. I'm only 30. Like, I need all the help I can get too. You just gotta commit. Capucci, you gotta commit to the bit. Here's what I will say, and Edgar, you can kind of weigh in here. You don't know you'll be a balding, beautiful brethren, a BBB, until you go there. And once you go there, then you'll know for sure. Will you be a beautiful, balding brethren like Edgar, or will you just be an ugly, bald person? You won't know until you actually do it.
I mean, I'll say this. I mean, out of the three of us, I mean, I'm the one that has a wife. So maybe the bald's what you need, bro.
It is. Capucci, we'll talk, Capucci. We might have to set this up because Bryce has been hounding me. So I
think we should.
I think it'll depend on the amount of storms that we have. If the models are right, then we might be doing that anyway because there might be nothing.
I learned how to lay a wig.
That would be so depressing.
I won't go bald. I'll do a buzz cut, but I won't go bald.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
It's the same thing.
It doesn't count.
That's close enough.
Look, Bryce
But
just said
chat,
it's close enough.
who is this? I need to know who created this account. Brady's Beaver. Okay. Can we delete this person? Because that is not okay.
Wait, there's
I'm
an
so
account
dumb.
called
making graphics.
Okay.
Yes, there is Edgar. There's an account called Brady's Beaver. He's in
look at that-
multiple
look at
different
that still
YouTube
image
chats.
of Edgar, look at that. Oh, never mind.
Oh, there you go. Freeze frame. Oh my God. Wait, Carly just actually banned him. Carly just actually banned Brady's Beaver. Just time him out, Carly. Don't ban him. Oh no, it's not good.
What?
Okay. So this is the cape for today, and a lot of storm fuel. Interestingly enough, though, guys, we did get that breaking news into the studio earlier, and I think we are getting some new breaking news here. Hold on, let's see if the graphics work this time. Breaking news into the studio, coming in hot right now. It's working. Breaking news. The tornado risk for tomorrow has just been upgraded to a 15%. So the risk for today is a 5%. The risk for tomorrow is a 15% risk centered in Switch City and Switch Falls. Look at this. Oh, mama. Guys, can you believe that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now the interesting thing here is, guys, they upgraded this risk tomorrow to a 15%, but they've still kept it as an enhanced risk here, which is, I think it's kind of rare. I mean, I would expect them with that 15%. I don't know, Edgar or Bryce or Stu, if you disagree, but I think I'm used to seeing when we get 15% tornado risks, they issue a moderate risk. And the only reason why I think in my mind that they haven't is maybe because they're uncertain, they're unsure about where the exact placement of that is going to be. But this to me, and without reading the description here, without reading the update, this to me tells me that the Storm Prediction Center is probably going to have a small, moderate risk tomorrow, which likely is going to be tornado driven. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Edgar or Bryce, do you guys disagree?
No, I agree 100% with that. I think that they're probably concerned about storm mode right now, wondering how many discrete supercells are we actually going to get, and then, how long are they going to last? I mean, that's the biggest holdback right now, I do think, from a moderate.
Yeah. If we take a look at the models here, let's just take a look at the models and see how, because we talked about today. Today, I think we're going to see a couple of tornado warnings and potentially a tornado early in the day, potentially, right? I've said potentially like 3 times here, but there is that chance today because we take a look at the helicity. We are going to get, we are going to have some helicity here. We're going to have some twisting with the winds if we go to the 0 to 3 kilometers here. We are going to have some, especially along that cold front as we get later on into the day. So that is certainly a possibility, but by far the big time risk for, big time twisting storms. Look at all that helicity here is going to be tomorrow. If we take a look at the future radar, this will give us a better idea about how tomorrow could play out right now. And, the interesting thing, guys, about tomorrow, I was looking at this earlier on the models. So this is the HRRR, and this is the 12Z run. So they're about to come out with the 18Z run. This is the 12Z run, and it has a couple of areas of interest here. One, up here near Sioux Falls is where we have this area, potentially, of some tornado action. Now, if we look at this, if we zoom in on this risk, you'll notice the HRRR, it has kind of some multicellular, multi-storm action here. It's not completely discrete. But look at this, up in Minnesota, we've got little mini supercells up here that have formed. This one. Notice how the storms are kind of, they're kind of in almost like an upside down U shape. That's the HRRR picking up that we could have a couple of mini like little supercells up there near Minnesota. There's going to be a lot of wind shear up there. And so any storms that do form, that's why we have that tornado risk that goes all the way into Minnesota. And we do have a viewer here in Monty. What is that? Bro, what is this town name? Montevideo?
Yeah, right there.
Montevideo. Someone there just said, "Hey, Brady, how are you doing?" There's no way that town name is Montevideo. That is, I'm sorry, whoever lives there, that is just a horrible town name.
I feel like the E is silent and it's Montevideo, but I could be wrong.
What did you just say, Stu?
I feel like the E is silent and it's Montevideo, but
Hey, Google it.
John.
You gotta Google it.
Google it.
10-second ban. That's a 10-second ban for Stu. But here's your storm action. And Sioux Falls and Sioux City. Storms actually are going to... I will say this, guys. The action today, whatever storms that we get today, are no doubt going to have an impact on tomorrow. How long those storms hang around Sunday morning. Because look at this. Our storms go into Sunday morning. This is Sunday morning at 6 a.m. So tomorrow morning, if you'll notice, those storms kind of hang around into the early morning hours. So how long that milk, how long those high clouds, those high stratus clouds stick around, plus how long the rain sticks around is going to have a direct impact on the forecast the next day. So we'll have to keep watching that throughout the day, but HRRR does have a nice clearing by around 1, 2, 3, 4 p.m. And then by around 6 p.m., that's when our action gets going here. Your backs do. But, and so tomorrow, that is where that risk, if I can overlay the tornado risk for tomorrow. And I'll show you guys what that looks like. Oh, no. I forgot how to do it. Oh, no. John's going to kill me. John's going to kill me. All right. I'll figure out how to do it later. Oh, my God. Just don't worry about it. I was trying to overlay the risk for tomorrow. I forgot.
You gotta hit that button over there.
Oh, overlays. I'll figure it out later. But yeah. Bryce, don't start with me. But Sioux Falls tomorrow by around 8 p.m. That's when the storms could move through. Now notice there's also another supercell that kind of forms in Nebraska. So that's why our enhanced risk goes all the way back into Colorado, Nebraska here, because we could have a couple of different clusters of storms. And we could even get storms as far south into Kansas as well. So we're watching that entire area. If I go back and show you the outlook here, the outlook for tomorrow, that's why our enhanced risk goes all the way back into Colorado and all the way down into Oklahoma as well. So we could see tornadoes as far south as Oklahoma, just to the west of Oklahoma City. So a pretty big risk for tomorrow. Looks like a little bit of like a jellyfish. What do you guys think? Like a jellyfish risk?
Looks like a tooth.
Yeah.
A molar.
It does kind of look like a tooth a little bit. Yeah, like a tooth-shaped jellyfish. It does kind of look like a tooth.
Or it's plankton from SpongeBob.
Okay, that is actually pretty money there, because you got the eye at the center. I think that kind of cooks.
Who's that?
I think so. Who just joined the stream? Brad just joined the chat. Brad, what are you doing? Go chase. Stop joining our stream. But
Hey, Brady, we got to run.
all right, hey, Paige and Bryce, what time are you guys going live today?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. All right, guys. Paige and Bryce are going live at 2 p.m. on their YouTube. Go check them out. And Bryce or Paige, any final words for the people here?
I don't know. I mean, today could go either way. We're going to see what happens.
Today could be big, and then tomorrow you guys will be chasing. Sunday or Monday you guys will be chasing. Tuesday, I'm assuming you guys will be chasing.
Yeah, Wednesday too. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, no. Please no.
Oh, yeah.
Paige and Bryce, thank you for joining the stream. Massive W to you guys. So much love. Go have a great day. Good luck.
Thank you.
W's in chat for Paige and Bryce. Edgar, I know you're probably rolling too. Whenever you feel free to hop in or out whenever you want.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm about to head out too. But yeah, maybe. Are you going to be on tonight after the show? After the storm?
Yeah, we'll do an after show tonight.
Sweet. Well, I'll see you then, brother.
And guys, Edgar's also going to be streaming as well. Edgar, I'm assuming on YouTube.
Yes. Yep. Sure will.
All right, let me go ahead and pull that. Do you have one scheduled right now?
I have one scheduled. I do.
Let's check it out. Let's check it
For
out,
4
guys.
p.m.
Guys, what I want everyone to do right now is if you're not subscribed to either Paige and Bryce or Edgar, I want you to go over there right now and do it. I'm going to go ahead and put the link to Edgar's stream in the chat, because Edgar does a great job. Edgar always kind of is in the action too. I've noticed that, Edgar. You're always kind of in the action. Edgar knows where to be, when to be, how to be, and he's a pretty awesome dude too. So if you go and check his stream out as well, Edgar's going to be starting. This is scheduled at 5 p.m. So go ahead and check Edgar out, which is, what is that? 2.5 hours from this point. Edgar's going to be going. I'm assuming, Edgar, it's probably going to be based upon when the storms fire, right?
Yeah, I might go live earlier if they fire earlier, but right now I think 4 p.m. Central is my rough idea.
Fantastic. Guys, I'm spamming Edgar's link to his stream in the chat. Make sure, if you aren't subscribed to Edgar, go over to his YouTube right now and smash his subscribe button. If you go over to the channel, you got to hit the subscribe button here. I'm already subscribed. Make sure you turn on the notifications, and if you break your mouse while you are subscribing, you point your mouse and go like this. If you break your mouse, Edgar and I will send you a new mouse. Okay? Listen to mine. Wait.
Yeah, you definitely got to.
Can you hear that?
Mouse there.
I already broke my mouse. So if you go over and you smash his subscribe button and you break your mouse, we will send you a new one. Just send me a picture of your shattered mouse, and I will go ahead and send you a new one with Edgar's help. Right, Edgar?
Sure. Yep.
Fantastic. Well, Edgar, love you a ton. And any final words for the people?
No, just be a little weather aware today if you're going to be out in any of these threat areas for the next 3 days. So it could get ugly fast, especially tomorrow and Monday. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm preparing for this marathon.
Yeah, it is going to be a marathon, Edgar. I think it's going to be. I said it a day ago, and I'm not as sure about it anymore, about this being the best severe weather setup we've had all season. I think that's probably not correct anymore with the downtrend that we've had. But this is still going to be one of the most active stretches, I think, just with the amount of days we're going to be chasing, we're going to be covering weather in a row. And that's especially difficult for these guys because every day they've got to drive, 6-7 hours and then get some sleep and wake up and do it again. And not only, you're not just driving on open roads, you're driving in a mega storm that can kill you. So what these guys do, like, always make sure to give the chasers a ton of love, especially guys like Edgar, Connor, Bryson Page. They absolutely burn the midnight oil here. I don't think that's the right phrase, but they grind.
Sure.
I'm in a studio, right? I can go have a chicken sandwich whenever I want. These guys, they're in the action. So, Edgar, massive love to you, and good luck today.
All right, man. See you, dude. Peace.
Yep. Peace. All right, Stu. Let's talk some action here. So, hold on. I'm going to change the layout here so that
talk some action.
Giant face. Stu, I'm going to take a quick bio break here, which is needed. You got to everyone take a quick bio break if you haven't. But Stu, I'm just going to go ahead and leave you here for just a second with the stream. You can feel free to talk about the day today or the day tomorrow, whatever you want to talk about, and then I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, chat. So today we're going to be looking at 2 separate potential areas that you could chase. All the chasers are setting up, I believe, along the Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri state line type of area. That is the area where we could see some discrete supercell action for longer today. The storms out west that will fire near Colorado and along the Nebraska-Kansas line, those storms are going to go linear very quickly. So that's why we've got that 30 sig hail risk there. And then we have that enhanced hail risk there as well, due to the fact that storms will grow upscale so fast that you're going to have that large hail threat. Now, the storms out in southwest Iowa, I think, is where we're going to have the best chance of tornadoes today. Obviously, you can get those QLCS tornadoes overnight from our MCS that will push into Omaha, but our isolated supercells are probably going to be the biggest threat for tornadoes today that form in southwest Iowa. Those are going to be discrete. The HRRR, the 17Z at least, just finished loading a little bit ago. That is showing quite the discrete supercell action there. I think that it showed like 3 discrete supercells. So, I mean, you could easily see twins today if you really wanted to. As far as tomorrow goes, the only reason why it is not a moderate risk is because there is no SIG-2 outline for tornadoes. I think it could easily go moderate if the HRRR trends away from this more linear system that it has going on, because the issue is this cold front moves through so fast on the 12Z HRRR. So if it moves slower on the 18Z HRRR, then you aren't going to have a sweeping cold front coming through and ruining all your discrete action, which is what gives us more of that linear and MCS look. So that's why they have not upgraded to a moderate risk. But again, if we see more discrete action with the models for tomorrow's risk area, then I'm sure they will upgrade to moderate for the area.
Yeah. I'd agree with that. I think this screams to me like the classic. They don't necessarily have enough information at this point to be able to upgrade it to a moderate risk. I think whenever I see a 15% SIG-1, tornado risk, you would expect somewhere in there to be potentially a moderate risk, because a 15% tornado risk is a big deal. Like they don't issue those very often. But Stu is all right. Stu is right here. Tomorrow is tough. The last couple of days actually have kind of trended down a little bit as well, because several different factors. But that crashing cold front, both days, is really a problem. Let me show you what I mean when I talk about crashing cold front, because that's going to make all the difference today. By the way, Stu, I get so mad when the SPC just makes these updates, because I just recorded a video before this. Now I have to go back and re-record the whole freaking video because the risk is cooked. But it's just annoying. All right. Let me show you this cold front, guys, tomorrow. And we're going to go for a little bit longer, and then we're going to have the after show later today. So we're going to do these we're doing the show now. We'll do the after show tonight. So make sure to come back tonight and watch that after show after the chase. We're going to see how these models did. So this is the risk for tomorrow here. So this is your risk. It looks like we do have a couple of people here in Kearney, Nebraska. Let's see who we got here. Hello, Brady, waiting on the windbag. We talked to that guy earlier. This person in Kearney didn't put a message. They're just checking in. Multiple people in Kearney. Someone in Lincoln as well. They just said Lincoln, Nebraska. Thank you for clarifying that in Lincoln. I think this is potentially Amanda up here. Amanda is checking in from Minnesota. We do have someone up in Grand Forks as well. But I think the majority of our viewers, they're scattered across the eastern United States. We got a lot of Ohio brethren in the chat. which is pretty amazing. But no, I am not chasing. Kristen, we will be chasing next week. So I am not chasing this week, of course. I'm going to be chasing next week when there probably isn't going to be anything happening. But that poll, that goal, the goal in the chat, that is raising funds for our storm chasing trip. So we will be renting a car and getting a Starlink because we want to have the best connection we can for you guys here on YouTube so you can watch us. And so we are going to be getting a Starlink and a Starlink connection. At least that's what we're hoping to raise funds for. And once we get that, we'll go ahead and hook that up to the Orange Crush. And that way, our connection will be peak for when we chase here. So this is the risk for tomorrow here. And Bredinator, that's right. We got the Bradnator in the chat. Jebaited Lizard just said Brady will be chasing Sunshine. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't curse me, Jebaited Lizard. Okay? We got to have nothing but positivity. It's going to be epic. The storms we're going to see.
Brady, do you want to show the 17Z HRRR for today in Southwest Iowa about 4 or 5 hours from now?
Let's see.
Oh, wow. Nope, go back. Yeah, right there. Yeah, look at those discrete supercell action that we get firing there.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see if there's some helicity as well. Okay. Okay. There's some.
I just don't think that they're attached to the warm front because I think that warm front extends, basically right there through Columbia. Yeah. And so, I mean, if the southernmost cell can attach to that warm front, I would not be surprised if we see a couple of tornadoes produced down there. But that's if they can stay attached to the warm front. If they merge away from it, then hailers.
Yeah. The thing you would look for, guys, is if... Oh, no. Oh, mama! That is a massive donation. Oh! Oh, my! Oh, my! Jennifer! With the 150 bomb!
Jen W tipped $150 to the future chase. Sending love and prayers from Central Texas.
Oh, my! Are you... Oh. Yo. Are you kidding me, Jennifer? With the 150 bomb, I want to see those W's absolutely fly. Oh. Massive W to Jennifer. I want to see everyone in chat putting as many W's as you possibly can. If you say anything but W, I will ban you. Spam W Jennifer right now. Oh my goodness. That is going to be enough to buy 50 billion new pens. That's going right to the Starlink Fund. Massive W to Jennifer. Here we go. The pen's going to the wall. Oh. That left a mark on the wall. Can you guys see the mark?
Did you just put a hole in your green screen?
Can you guys see the mark? It's right in the middle here.
No.
Okay, that's good. Okay, well, there's definitely a mark on the wall now. That's a problem. Massive shout out to
Jennifer.
Yeah, W Jennifer, absolutely. Did the doctor help your computer, or is it still trash? I mean, the fact that we haven't black screened it all is a good sign. So I think that means that we are. I think the computer doctor may have solved the issues here, but Stu's point. This is the risk for tomorrow.
Rocky.
Sorry for today.
For the bloody donation, mate. A dingo eating my baby.
Doug. Oh, massive shout out to Doug. He says, Brady, you're amazing. Get that first tornado. That's right, chat. This storm chasing trip that we are going to be doing is I'm going to try to get my first ever tornado. Of course, Stu already got his first, which is kind of unbelievable. And the one that you saw is, I'm really happy for you, but I'm also like,
are you jealous?
No, not at all. Not at all. No, not at all.
Sure.
But this trip, I'm hoping to get my first ever full tornado.
I mean, if you want, you can pull up that tornado and a new tool that I've given you access to.
Oh yeah, you gotta just send that to me again because I lost that link.
Oh no.
I've got too many things
link.
going
It's
on.
in the same whatever.
I've got too many links going on. But
private chat.
Yeah, Stu does have a cool tool that I do want to show as well. But this is today. This is the HRRR. And you'll notice here, guys, notice how the storms, they start kind of moving like this. They start moving to the north and east. But then, as we go throughout the day, some of them start to take a hard right southeast turn. Any storms that take that southeast turn are going to be riding along a boundary. Storms that ride along the boundary will have the greatest chance of producing a tornado. So that is what we have to watch today as we go into the evening hours. And if the HRRR is right, Stu, like you were kind of saying here with this model, we could have a couple of supercells that form early in the day. TJ, welcome to the family, my friend. New Category 1 member. Welcome to the family. But as we go throughout the evening, you'll notice our storms get into by around 9-10 p.m. This is when our tornado threat, it'll still be there. I wouldn't be shocked to see a couple of tornado warnings at around 10 or 11 p.m. tonight, but our tornado threat should slowly decrease as we go into the overnight hours, and these storms become more of this like big, massive cluster here. That cluster will have a lower chance, it'll have a non-zero, but a lower chance at producing a tornado. So we'll have to watch this risk, and this is a pretty decent picture of what could happen. The Cape, once we get later in the night, won't really be there. There will be some helicity though, so we'll have to watch these storms, because if they are isolated and they do kind of move along that boundary, which you can see that boundary very clearly right in here, any storms that move like this, it's going to be a problem. So Missouri, northern Missouri, I would actually also kind of have your head on a swivel tonight, as we are going to get a couple of rounds of storms there, some of which could pack a tornado or two. Let's go back and let's talk about the risk for tomorrow. So this is the risk for tomorrow. Let's go back to the radar, a future radar. And once these storms clear out, we are going to have we're going to reload big time risk for tomorrow. And this crashing cold front, which is what we were talking about earlier, there's going to be a cold front. You can really see it if you look at the dew points here. So a couple of features I'm going to point out. First of all, you've got the center of the low pressure down right in here. Here's the center of the low. Let me draw that a different color. Why did it go? Let's go.
That was a bad looking color.
That was awful. That was terrible. Here's the low, right? So you got your winds kind of wrapping around counterclockwise around this thing. So what that means is you're going to have, here's the center of the low right here in Kearney. You're going to have, let me zoom out a little bit further. You're going to have basically like a little bit of like a dry line, right? Which we know what a dry line is, chat. A dry line is what separates the warm, moist air from the bone dry, moisturizing air, right? If you're in New Mexico, you're going to have to put on moisturizer. If you're in Oklahoma City, you're going to be sweating bullets. No moisturizer required here. But that is the setup. Also, you're going to have a warm front that's draped right somewhere in here. See how we've got kind of warm, moist air that's coming up from the Gulf. And right in there is where you've got your 70-degree dew points. You could have actually a secondary warm front up here. The other problem is with this setup is we're going to have a weaker low pressure up here in the Dakotas. And that is going to have that crashing cold front that we've talked about. So along that low, you're going to have cold air being wrapped around, colder, drier air wrapping around this way. And that's going to drive a cold front to form right in there. And so because you have that cold front's going to crash it south and east. Actually, you can't see that. Hold on. Let me draw it in a different pen color here. That cold front's going to crash this way. And so watch as this is a really complex setup. And this is why it's a little bit more difficult to pinpoint to tell you tornado outbreak. If we didn't have this low pressure up here in the Dakotas, tornado outbreak, right? There wouldn't even be a question. It would be a big time tornado outbreak. But that secondary low pressure up there and that crashing cold front is going to just sweep through the warm sector. And basically, along the cold fronts, you tend to have clusters of storms, right? You tend to have a bunch of storms that form rather than, a couple isolated supercells. When you get a line that forms like that along cold front, your tornado threat is normally lower because that's that QLCS type action, right? That's that kind of the tornadoes, those spin-ups that occur right along the Rhine. But watch what happens. I'm gonna take away this drawing here so you can see this. Watch what happens as we go throughout the day. Keep in mind those locations of those features here. As we go throughout the day here, you'll notice, see how that cold front up here, it crashes south and east, and it eventually moves through our warm sector here. So it moves through where we've got all the juice. And now, by the time we hit 12 a.m. tonight, welcome Wolf Dragons. That cold front is right here, and it's slamming its way to the south and east. And so what that's going to do is, if we go back to the reflectivity here, the future radar, look, it's a line. It's a line of storms. Because that cold front is going to cause that line to form, you'll notice here, if we go back, let's go back to around 7, 8 p.m. That line is already starting to form near Sioux Falls, right? So that's why, like, for example, down here, this is isolated. This is more like discrete supercell action. So that's like, okay, tornado in a field by itself. These up here, this is more like, okay, you've got a tornado, embedded tornadoes in this circulation or in this QLCS. And watch as we go later in the afternoon, 8, 9. See how it forms this? It's starting to form a big line. That is the influence of the cold front. And so crashing cold fronts tend to cause setups to bust. So that could be the one silver lining with tomorrow, is if that cold front moves through faster, then our setup, likely we won't see we will see tornadoes, but we probably won't see a significant tornado outbreak like we could have had a day or two ago when it was looking more like we had one low rather than two. Chat, does anyone know what I just said? Stu, did that make any sense?
It made sense to me because I've been involved in a lot of weather for the past 3-4 years. But
did that make any sense? Wow, Chappie just joined the stream. Merry birthday to your mama Dago. Thank you, Deutsch. It was a great day. Chat, did that make any sense to you? Did you understand any of that? If you are asleep, wait, did our mods just fall asleep? I don't think the chat even understands any of this. Chat, let's get a chat check-in right now. If you understood what we just said, please tell me in the chat. If you understood anything about that weather setup, please tell me. Not good.
I might be the only mod here.
Super chatted $9.99. Our Stormcat who art in the basement, hallowed by thy spiders, thy ants come, thy half tornado done. The new line Catalgoes as it is in Ohio, sucks, kissing face emoji, romantic cat face emoji, heart hands emoji, tours and tails B.
I want to know who this is right now. Who is this? I want to know who this is right now. This is actually blasphemy. Who is this? Identify yourself right now. That is at least a 10-second ban. Ban him. Ban him, chat. Stu, that better not be you.
It's not me.
Is it you, Stu? That better not be you.
What do you want me to swear on? I'll swear on anything. It's not me.
No, don't swear. Identify yourself right now. Who is it? It's your basement. Okay.
It's your basement beaver brain.
Just. That's not good. F. Brady, he made me fall asleep. Connor is. Bro, what does this even mean?
Welcome, brother.
Welcome, Brandon Dennis. Welcome to the channel. That's not good. Stu, what do you think? What do you think about tomorrow? Do you have any thoughts?
Tomorrow has probably seen one of the worst downtrends we have ever seen in the history of weather. Obviously, you could still like with this. I wouldn't. I mean, maybe the 15 sig 1 is warranted. Obviously, not sig 2 with how clustered the cells are. But I think this would have to go more towards a discrete action if they want to go moderate. Otherwise, we're just going to see it stay enhanced because, just because there's a 15% and then a sig 1 doesn't mean it should automatically, be a moderate. The percentages are for coverage. The sig hatches are for intensities. So.
And that's a good point. I think this is the Cape. This is Storm Fuel. By the way, chat, if you ever want to see what the map that I have, look at the top left corner. That'll tell you what the chart that we're looking at here is, which is another W about Weatherfront, by the way. That's going to be the Cape. So this is what we're looking at here. The Cape here is this is actually crazy. You can see the center of the low pressure, which is right in here. This is where the low is. And look at the Cape. You can see it wrapping back into the low, which when you get that kind of, normally you have your best spin, the best twist in the atmosphere is normally like right in here, right? Kind of back into the low. But normally you don't get enough instability back there for you to get big time storms. In this case, you have the instability, right? You have the big time instability that's wrapping back in there. But look at this. Here's your crashing cold front. And notice as we go throughout the day, that thing just literally eats all this instability is just gone from that crashing cold front. It just eats it. Look at that. There it is. Gone. There it is. Gone. There it is. Gone. It's Kevin. Is Kevin in here? We've missed Kevin lately. I haven't seen Kevin lately. Kevin, are you here? Hello from Hastings, Nebraska. I'm in the Cape. Yeah. By the way, Chad, if you do want to check in, we do have this cool feature. I'm going to put it up on screen again. I don't know why I'm so small in this image here, but if you do want to put your location on the map, we want to hear from you. We want to see where you're checking in from. So go ahead and do a check-in on the Weatherfront app. I'm going to go ahead and put this link in the chat, and you can go ahead and visit this link. This will be the same link every single time. If you want to report your location here. Wow, we got Chappie joining us as well. Chappie, you better put yours in there. If you do want to put your location in there, I've just spammed the link in the chat. So go ahead and check that out. Let us know where you're checking in from right now. So what was I going to say? Oh, that Cape is just crazy. I know. Where's Kevin? It's so sad. Where did Kevin go?
Is this Cape at the surface? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Here's the most unstable. Here's 0 to 3 kilometers. Wow, 0 to 3 kilometers. There's like, you don't need a lot, but that is actually interesting to me. But it's crazy because this right here, guys, when you would see this, if you don't have this cold front here, this is a cold front, or this would be a tornado outbreak, right? You would have big time tornadoes across a huge swath of the country here. I mean, from potentially from down in Kansas all the way up through Iowa and back into Nebraska. But with that cold front, that could actually end up ruining the event tomorrow, which would be great. It would be great if that would actually happen. I would like that to happen. But that's the problem. Let me see the sounding here as well, because this will give us a pretty good idea about what's going to happen here. So yeah, this is absolutely classic here. Look at the shape of the hodograph. See how it's that kind of upside down U here? Oh no. This is not good. My pen tool is cooked. Upside down U. That means you're going to have wind shear. That means you're going to have ample wind shear. Conditions are going to be pretty good for tornadoes. Actually, let me find a better sounding here. Let me go let's go to like 9 p.m. Let's see if this is better. Oh yeah, that's a little bit better. See how the U, it basically starts here and wraps around. Oh no. Oh no, that's like a V. There we go. Okay. Whenever you see that, guys, Whenever you see that on the hodograph, right? That's what we're going. Hodograph basically measures winds with height. So it starts at the surface. It measures wind speed and direction. Whenever you see that upside down U, think tornado. That means the winds are literally twisting with height, right? They go up like this. They go like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's how you get tornadoes, right? When you see that upside down U, that means you got your winds. Your winds are changing direction and speed with height, which that helps your twist in the atmosphere. Also,
What'd you just go silent for? Oh no. I don't know what happened.
hello?
Hello? You're back.
I must have just froze. It's not good. I don't think that was my computer. I actually think that was just the connection. That's not good. We're back, guys. We're back. Everyone take a deep breath here. We're back.
Oh, all right.
We're back. So we'll have to watch this tomorrow. There's still time for this to trend up, but it's not looking as promising as it was. Here's your supercell composite perimeter. Notice how the center of the low here. That's where actually the best tornado conditions are, back at the center. And then as we go throughout the night, you'll notice that kind of shifts off to the east, but becomes linear. So we'll have to watch the storm mode tomorrow. Right now, tomorrow is still looking like a pretty big day for severe weather, but we might not have that widespread tornado outbreak that we were expecting originally. We still are going to get tornadoes, and we still could have several strong, intense tornadoes, but I don't think we're going to have that like high risk or crazy risk that we could have had a couple of days ago. Colorado checking in.
Thanks for the bloody donation, mate. A dingo eating my baby.
Jan says check Iowa. All right, let's check Iowa. Let's see. Iowa. So Iowa, let's just go back to the outlooks here. Let's ground ourselves. Iowa today. You're probably going to get some storms today, Iowa. We already looked at that earlier. We looked at the future radar. You are in this slight risk. That is a 2 out of 5 here. 2% tornado risk for Des Moines. Take a look at the 5%. It does go in southwest Iowa. That's where your best chance to get a tornado is, in southwest Iowa. But in northern Iowa, you're going to be good. We have got a couple of viewers checking in here. Someone just said Stu is Brady's beaver. Okay. Stu?
I am not Brady's beaver.
Okay. Don't say it like that. BTW, this is Jan. Wow. Jan is in northern Iowa. Northern Iowa is Jan. Jan, you're going to be fine today. Today, you're going to be just fine. Tomorrow, you are in this slight risk. I wouldn't be shocked if the models hold true. I would not be shocked if this tornado risk gets extended a little bit further to the east. I would not be shocked in Iowa if in Des Moines and then in the northwest corner here. So in this area, I wouldn't be shocked if that enhanced risk gets extended there to cover you guys. So you're going to get some storms tomorrow, big time. And then on Monday could be your biggest day. And we'll cover that later. But Monday, we've also got a risk for severe storms. And Monday, I think, could be the biggest day out of all of these days. But Deutsch, I'm checking in from Utah with a 75%. Oh, wow. Okay. Tornado chance. He's got a 75 tornado chance, 900,000 CAPE, and the SPC is literally black. Okay. Interesting. Good luck with that.
That's what we call a nuclear risk.
That is what we call a nuclear risk, absolutely. So this is going to be in Wichita, Oklahoma City, Missouri, Iowa. Monday is also going to be a very big day. So if today and tomorrow weren't enough for you, chat, we've got Monday also is going to be a risk. And then Tuesday, oh my, Stu, this could be our time to shine here. Looks like the northwest corner of Ohio is in this risk. We also have a risk on Tuesday as well for this part of the country. So
Bro,
we are going to be going back.
Every time I've gone to Chase, Northwest Ohio, I've seen nothing.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
The Chase terrain is amazing, though. Actually, it's really nice.
I wouldn't do it. Jan sent.
Corky, thanks for the bloody donation, mate. A dingo ate my baby.
Jan sent. I sent 2 locations in Iowa. Jan, what does that mean? Hold on, let's refresh this real quick. Let's see. Jan, how do you send 2 locations? It doesn't make any sense. So you checked in from down here and up here? Jan, that doesn't make any sense. That does not make any sense. Let's check who we got checking in as well across the country. We've got, hi Brady, we'll be watching storms roll through. We've got someone in southeast Evansville checking in, viewer checking in down there. We'll be watching storms roll through tonight on my balcony. Are we going to get some? We could get some storms down here in Kentucky. All right. Look at that. Kentucky, Indiana. We got going to give me some storms as well. Let's see if we got any other viewers that are going to be getting on the storm action. Someone in northeast Ohio here. Oh, no.
We've got a marginal risk, Brady.
Don't bait me. Wait. Okay, these guys must have not. If I'm clicking on it and it's not showing up, they must have not put a message here. We've got someone near Milwaukee. He just says, "Come to Mukwonago." There's no way that this person is actually in Mukwonago, bro. It's a CEO. You're in a Mukwonago. Let's go. My brother is in Mukwonago, Wisconsin. We take a look further north. We've got someone in Canada right here. Look at this. Hola, Brady. Like the Canadians say. Canadians love saying hola. Or is that holla? Is that hola or holla?
It's hola.
I think it could be holla too, though, right?
No.
Like holla. I don't know.
No.
I think this could be... Carly just said, Aiden, nothing is going on here. Oh, wait. I think she's talking about the United Kingdom. She was talking about our stream. Nothing is going on in the stream. I mean, it's basically true. Here in Montana. Wow. Someone in Montana just checked in. What's up? Question mark. Love this app. Yeah, you got a little general thunderstorm risk up here. Someone in Grand Forks is checking in as well. Oh, he didn't put a message. Big sad. Further off to the south, in Minnesota. Okay. Someone just said beaver emoji. 676767. Very clever. Weather is going to be wild tonight. Someone check into the southeast of Kearney, Nebraska. Says weather's going to be wild tonight. Oh my. Let's send a link so I can spawn it on the map. Hold on. Let's see. Bro, Carly just said, bro, what the, yo, that's a mod that's saying that. Carly, what the hell? Someone's checking in down here in Mississippi. Hey, Brady, was hot weather. Dude, Dixie Alley's getting cooked right now. That's unreal.
Crocky, thanks for the bloody donation, mate. A dingo ate my baby.
Jan, okay. Jan's seen over 100 tornadoes. We're heading south as we speak. Jan, are you in Iowa? Jan's seen over 100 times the tornadoes as I. That's crazy. Jan, there's no way you've seen 100. There's no way. I don't know if I'll see that my whole life. Someone in Alabama. Hi, Brady and Stu. I'm watching this stream for background noise while drawing. What are you drawing? That's what I want to know. What are you drawing? Someone's checking in Charleston. Ooh. You know what? Charleston is it's a beautiful town. It's just a beautiful town here. Hi, Brady. Someone's checking in Raleigh. What is that?
Those are spider emojis.
Okay. That has to be Storm Central. There's no way that's not him.
Could be.
Guys, I'll be honest, if I see another spider, I might move. We got someone checking in from Detroit, Michigan. Metro Detroit. Love that. Ooh, someone's checking up in upstate New York as well. Look at that. Hartford, Connecticut. Someone's checking in. He said, hi, YouTube. Wow. Soph is drawing one of my characters who is a meteorologist / storm chaser. That's nice.
Oh, put that drawing in the art channel in Discord or on Stream Media.
That is a great idea. Virginia Beach. Someone's checking in down here. Did not put a message. Oh, gosh. Look at this. Oh, the view from their house has got to be ludicrous. Someone said, in Phoenix, DL is off today, so here I am. Wait. Is this Dwayne? Dwayne, is this you? Dwayne, if this is you, put it in chat. Dwayne.
In Tempe, Arizona.
It might be. I mean, he said he's D. Oh, wait. No. He said DL is off today. Okay. So he's never mind. This isn't Dwayne. Someone in LA near Mission Viejo.
Viejo.
No.
Yes, Mission Viejo.
Viejo.
Nope.
Mission
Viejo. Nope.
I don't think so. You know what? Let's ask this person. Whoever this person is it Mission New Poll?
Mission Viejo.
I don't think so.
Yes. Mission Viejo. Viejo.
New poll, vote now. How do you pronounce it?
Because like the towns in Southern California, because they're closer to the Mexican border, it's like Spanish pronounced town names.
I don't think so. Mission Viejo. Vote now, chat. Wow, we've got multiple brethren checking in from Salt Lake. David checking in here from Salt Lake. Someone checking in from Provo. Me and bro after Brady's basement. Bieber spawns at 3 a.m. and attacks. Okay. Chat. I don't have any animals, okay? I purposely didn't get any animals because I wanted to be able to travel. So I don't have any basement anything, okay? The only basement thing I have is spiders. That's it.
Bro, if you get a cat and the cat is like perfectly fine with just setting out food and like not on a timed schedule or anything, like you just have a cat for a week, you'd be fine.
Someone in Huntsville. Hey, Brady and Stu, I'm watching the stream for. Oh wait, we already read that. What drug are you? Okay.
Nope.
I am not on any drugs. Okay, no drugs. Actually, I did take an Excedrin this morning because I had a headache.
There's a Columbus dot.
Okay, ban this person. Okay, it's Stu. Great. I just hate that so much. I hate clowns. I hate spiders. I hate all of it. Wow.
All right.
Wait, Chris is just finally tracked down my stream. Fantastic. Chris, how'd you find us? I'm curious. Was it recommended?
What is that profile picture? It's an amazing profile picture.
Yeah, what is that, dude? Oh, yeah, I didn't check Florida. Jacksonville. Brady is the best. Oh, thank you. Yes, this is Weatherfront. Rachel, Weatherfront is going to come out soon on. I've got the desktop version. John is. I'm testing the desktop version for them, but no one overseas. Do we have anyone?
I'm jealous.
Australia. Okay. No one checking in over there. All right. But let's just refresh this. From Tiger
Louisiana.
County. Wow, look at this. Hi, Brady from Tiger County. LSU. I'm going to be down in that area, actually. Josh Morgan is having a hurricane party. And so I'm going to be down there in June, down in that area, flying into New Orleans. Which is wild. Someone just said Brady sucks. Where?
Kelsey.
Ban Kelsey. Someone ban her. Ban her right now.
10 seconds.
Had a thunderstorm last night with nice lightning. You know what? I would take some lightning at this point. I really would.
You know what? Whoever this dot is, I need you to record every storm that comes through because we can't use Earth Cam in this area.
Oh, it'd be great. Yeah, could you get up on top of a really tall building too and just get like a good camera shot?
Oh wait, this is Milwaukee, not Chicago. I'm sure you could get a nice shot in Milwaukee too.
Yeah, we probably could. We just got to keep emailing them over and over and over again. But wait, do we already have a severe thunderstorm warning? We just got one. Let's take a look. Oh, look at this. Right, so chat, do you like this view from straight down, or do you kind of like a little bit of a tilt? Look at this. Oh, flat Earth. There it is. Flat Earth confirmed, chat. That's actually, oh no. What did I just do? Flat Earth confirmed, guys. Look at this. Oh my. Give me a tilt. All right, we'll get a little tilt. Get a little tilt action. Here's the storm near Brenton. Look at this. There's from the top. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Chat, if you are a flat earther, go ahead and put it in chat. I'd love to hear from you.
Oh, that's in our slight risk that we have down there.
Yikes. Yes. So that is in the slight risk. That is in Illinois. So we could get some storms in Illinois. I gotta be honest, dude. I see this kind of milk up here. We're getting nothing. We're getting absolutely nothing.
I guess we'll find out.
We are getting absolutely nothing. Stu, I think I've run out of stuff to talk about. And we're going to be streaming later too, guys. So we're going to be streaming after Connor's stream.
I mean, talk about my tool for a little bit if you want.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the private chat. Oh, mesoscale discussion.
Severe watch. Ooh, okay. We might get a tornado watch down here. Interesting.
That's a cool view of the mesoscale discussion. I don't know. John, I don't know if I like that they're still red because I kind of confuse them for moderate risks sometimes.
Yeah. Wait, how do I... Oh, God, John's going to kill me. How do I get into this again?
Uh-oh. You trying to read the discussion of it?
Yeah, there was I remember how to get into it before, but I forget. Oh, here it is. I got it. Yeah, I think they're going to issue. I think this is going to be a tornado watch, guys. I'm reading the discussion on the left-hand panel. Thunderstorms are expected to increase in coverage this afternoon with scattered storms expected, capable of damaging winds, large hail, and possibly a tornado. Okay. So we're likely going to get, actually not likely, 40% probability. So actually not likely to get. We could get a tornado watch issued down here in Kentucky. So heads up, our Kentucky, Southern Indiana brethren. I would not be shocked to see some sort of watch issued down there later today. So we'll see.
I don't know about tornado watch, but
I mean, it does say EF1 tornado 90 mile an hour. So that was why, and they did mention tornadoes in the mesoscale. If they mention tornadoes, they normally will issue a tornado watch.
I mean, yeah, I have been seeing a lot of tornado watches issued for slight risks this year. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we're not gonna have a tornado outbreak by any means. And I would be shocked if we get multiple tornadoes. I think if they're going to issue a watch, though, they would issue a tornado watch, just because they mentioned tornadoes. But it's only a 40%, so more likely than not, they're not going to issue anything. Oh yeah, let's show that tool, Stu. Okay, guys, Stu just created this tool. It's actually pretty freaking cool. I have not had time to play with it as much as I would like, Stu, but let me go ahead and show this on screen because this is actually, I'll let you explain it, Stu, and you can kind of talk about what you would like here. Hold on, let's go here. So, Stu, correct me if I'm wrong. This is basically like a damage paths tool where you can say, okay, let's go the last 30 days here. Let's apply the date range. Okay, this is actually freaking sweet. So this shows you all the tornadoes in their damage paths for the last whatever your date range is. In this case, I put 30 days. Let's put 90 days, actually. Let's see. So these are all the tornadoes from the past 90 days, right, Stu? And kind of the surveys that were conducted.
Yeah, so basically, and I don't. Okay, it did update to 90 days. Cool. There's still a few bugs that I'm working on with the website. But this basically takes all the data from the National Weather Service Damage Assessment Toolkit and puts it on this site to be kind of just better, because I always had trouble with the current DAT site where there's not like any filters or anything. Like, I mean, there is filters, but you have to like, they're like really hidden and within their tool that they have, because it's based off of ArcGIS, which is an okay tool, but it's not the best. So I decided to use this AI called Lovable.ai, and it has been really, really helpful in building this website. So Brady, if you want to go ahead and enable the damage points toggle on the left there, and then potentially it'll show the damage points. Maybe not. You might have to refresh the site just because it's a lot of data for it to load. And then, yeah, just enable, and then go back to like last 90 days again. Yep, there we go. So they have, it's the same damage indicator points. And if you click on the damage indicator points, it shows
here's the Kankakee right here, right?
Yeah, it shows the same information that it would. So if you click on one of the EF3 damage points, which are in orange, nope, that's yellow, Brady.
I can't.
There you go. So as you can see, it pulls up the exact same data that you would see. So it would show your degree of damage, the EF scale, the wind speed, the comments. You can even pull up the photos too. The photos are linked there at the bottom, just like on the regular site. And that just takes you to the DAT site from that link. So it takes a minute to load up there. Boom. You get the damage photos right then and there.
That's so cool.
And then Brady, if you want to change the date range to be March 10th to March 10th.
Like the same day?
Yeah, just the same day. So the normal DAT site can't actually do this. If you enable it to be the same day, it will actually just not show anything, and you will have to actually select multiple days. But if you just do March 10th to March 10th on this site, it will pull up the tornadoes from March 10th. I don't know if it loaded all of them.
Which of course that's the Kankakee. I believe that's the Kankakee day, right?
Yes. So that is the Kankakee day, March 10th, 2026. And then if you scroll down to on the left side, there's SPC outlooks. Of course, it's just not loading data when I want it to, but again, site is in development. I hope to release this fully by the end of the month. That way everyone can play with it. But if you go to SPC outlooks and you change the date to March 10th, and then you go down, so you can choose from categorical and tornado outlooks, just because it's a tornado damage site. We only want to see categorical and tornado. So if you do tornado 1630Z and then hit generate, it will show the 1630Z outlook that was generated that day.
That's cool.
And then there's a bunch of settings that you can play with in the top left too. You can change the base map, dark mode. You can have a display in your local time zone, or you can have a display in UTC. You can turn on city labels. Those are off by default, just because it's, again, a lot of data. And then you can also view historical warnings too. So if you, above the SPC outlooks on the left-hand side, you can actually enable all the warnings that were issued on that day. So there's your tornado warnings. You can enable the PDS tornado warnings, and then you can also enable tornado emergencies as well. And they're all in different colors, and you can edit those colors.
Wow.
As well. So yeah,
that is wild.
Really a fun tool, and you can change it so that way you don't even have the highlighted filled areas on the Storm Prediction Center outlooks either. So like you can just have it be outlines, just kind of like how like you can have on a lot of the common radar apps. And if you refresh the site, it's gonna get rid of all this data on your screen, but then it'll load actually all the tornadoes that are there, because it's not loading all of them right now for you.
Wow.
But yeah, so I'm just kind of working on this on the side, and again, hopefully I'll work on it a little bit before tonight's stream as well. Hopefully get it running a little bit better than all this data delayed stuff that it's got going on. Change a couple of things, maybe add a couple of things as well. But yeah, and you can also filter out damage points too. So Brady, if you like click on the damage point EF filters, you can turn off the damage points that are like EF2, EF1, EF0. That way you can only see the highest rated ones, and it might not work right now. But
let's see. Yeah, it tried to do something there when I did that.
Yeah, it's a bit buggy, but yeah, so just kind of working on this on the side, and you can filter, you can have all the tornado tracks up for this year, and then you can filter it by regions, and you can just filter it by state. So like if you wanted to know how many tornadoes occurred in Ohio in 2023, it was I think 76. You could just find that via the site if you just really wanted to.
Wow. See, that's such a, because I'll be honest, I love our National Weather Service brethren. They're awesome. But oh no. There we go. But they just, there's no tool that's like this. That's easy, that's user friendly. And so this is a really cool freaking thing. You can see it's so valuable to me to be able to go back and look at not only what happened with the tornadoes, but also the outlooks and the warnings, because I can clearly see, okay, here's when the tornado warning was issued. And then here's when we got, PDS warning, PDS warning, PDS warning, tornado emergency, PDS warning. So, and obviously the data, if I refresh it, it'll load more. And there's a lot of data that goes into this. So it takes time to be able to render this and get it right. But because Stu's just been working on the side. But this is a freaking cool tool. And really, there's a lot of use cases you can do.
If you share my screen, since I have it all set up and whatever. So this is what it should look like. So this is the 1630Z tornado outlook that was issued that day. You can obviously, there's a legend in the bottom right where you can see all the data and stuff. And then, like I said, so I have damage points currently turned off, but if I turn them on, they pop up, and then I will be able to filter them out. So now I can only see the highest rated damage points that were in there. If you click on the tornado track too, it'll show the tornado track stuff. That's all there, so you can read through all that. But yeah, so this is what it should look like. And like I said, if you click the settings icon, you can change the colors of the warnings if you want to, the border thickness, the fill opacity. You can do the same thing with the SPC outlooks. If I wanted to have it a little bit of a filled color, look at that. There you go.
That's so cool.
I like to have it off. You can change all the SIG colors. The old SIG currently does not display. So if I changed this to let's do 2021 December 10th, and then December 10th 2021 here. Nope, that's 2022. And I load it. So this was Mayfield. And then I can do oh no. Boom. And then this was the tornado outlook from that day. Obviously, there was a significant risk in here, but it's just not loading at the moment, and even the tornadoes didn't update for some reason. But normally you could see the Mayfield path in here, but you can go through and see all the different tornado emergencies, PDS warnings, etc. So yeah, just a really cool tool. And yeah, so this was that was that Mayfield day, and it even tells you there were 34 there was 34 tornadoes that occurred that day. So you can just see how many tornadoes occurred in a single day. And if I'll just do year to date for fun. So you can see 521 tornadoes have occurred this day, and it even shows up all the tornado warnings that occurred in that time too. Over this year, this is how busy this year has been so far. All those severe thunderstorm warnings, the destructive severe thunderstorm warnings, PDS warnings, the tornado emergency that was down here in Mississippi was down there.
That's crazy.
Look at this hole in Ohio down here.
Yeah,
Ohio has had nothing.
That's crazy. We haven't had a tornado warning all year. Look at that. That's just depressing at least for my area. That's just brutal.
This is awesome. This is the tool. that I've been talking about, posting about on. So like you can see, like there's been 10,000 damage points so far this year. And I'm just gonna give this a refresh here, see if that fixes it. Nope. Okay. If I refresh the whole site and then pull up year to date, and now we can see like all the damage points there. And then here I'll turn on all the tornado warnings, PDS warnings, and emergencies. So you can see like where did tornadoes not occur inside of a tornado warning. Like here's Enid down here. And then you can just click on the damage points if you want to. I know this one was probably one of the better ones. Loads the photos. Boom. Well, that's going to take it outside of the site. But so yeah, like you can see Enid. And see, like, look, now all my data's gone. Like, what the heck?
This will come with time. You know, if I've learned anything about like website development and tool, I mean, this is more than a website. This is an application, but it just takes time to get the bugs out, and it'll come with time. But it's a really cool tool. It's a really needed tool, and it's just, you know, guys, massive W to brother Stu in the chat. Stu is building an unbelievably cool tool, and thank you for letting us look at this, Stu, because it's just, there's a lot you can do with this. This makes it easier on me, and it also makes it incredible for you guys to be able to see, okay, how many tornado warnings have we had the past month, the past day, the past year? How many tornadoes have we had, right? It's a really cool tool. So W in chat, Stu.
Just want to show this one more thing real quick. Like I can filter it by state. Boom. You can see all the tornadoes that occurred in Illinois. We've had 106 tornadoes in Illinois this year. You can just find that on here.
Wow. That's cool. That's cool. You wonder where like people on, you know, like post on the internet. Now you guys can be those people. You can now come to this site and say, oh, how many tornadoes have Ohio had? How many tornadoes has Illinois had? Right? It's awesome. How many tornadoes has Ohio had, Stu?
So far this year we have had 10.
Oh my god. Oh my.
But like if we look at well, I don't know if it actually worked, but let's just say within the last year we have had, once it loads, in the last year, so in the last 365 days we've had 22.
That's disgusting.
But then if I change it back to
that
year
makes
to date,
you want to move.
it'll go back down to 10. And then there's also some experimental regions too. So these aren't limited to state boundaries, but like I can look how many tornadoes have occurred in the Central Plains so far this year. And it will pull up kind of the Central Plains area. I can change it. How many tornadoes have occurred in Dixie Alley? How many tornadoes have occurred in the Ozarks? How many tornadoes have occurred in, where else can we, the Carolinas? So like these are just kind of like experimental, and I labeled them as experimental because chasers define regions differently. So
that's right. That's cool. Carol, thank you for the 5. About to head out. We're about to head out as well, Carol. So thank you for stopping in here. Massive shout out to Carol. Have a wonderful afternoon, Carol. And we're gonna be living life later today, guys. We are gonna head out here in just a second and vote down the poll who we should raid. We're gonna be live later on tonight, but massive W to brother Stu, who has just blessed us with this amazing tool here that we're gonna be able to continue to make this better. And we will show the Discord pictures later. Don't worry, Colt. I've got to go work out and eat and get all ready for tonight's stream because we're going to be live on Connor's channel later. And then also later on tonight, we're going to be live for the Weather After show. So we will be streaming later. Do not worry. We will be back. I'm going to set up the raid on on Copic because that's clearly winning the poll. But make sure to go give a lot of chasers love today. Don't just give one chaser some love. Go check out Copic after this, and then go check out some of their chasers. Go check out Edgar, Bryson Page. Obviously, come back to us and watch us on Connor's channel. We're going to be there as well. But go check and give everyone some love today. Stu's gone. Okay. Guys, that is all we got for you today. The risk is, could be some storms. There's going to be some storms today. So massive shout out to everyone that joined the stream today. Massive shout out to everyone that donated on the stream today. Huge shout out to Jennifer in Texas. Jennifer, you're not going to get any storms today. Actually, you could get a couple, but massive shout out to Jennifer. She has gotten us closer to the storm chasing fun goal. Massive shout out to everyone else that donated on the stream today. We had Jan, Carol, Jan, Brady's Beaver. I don't like saying that. Doug, Carly, Aaron, and Brayton all became members or donated on the stream today. Welcome all of our new subscribers that just subscribed to the channel. That's all we got, guys. We're going to be live later on tonight. Hopefully you learned something today. This is Stormcat 5 and Stu, and we will see you. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. My button's not working. Give me 1 second. I've got to get my button to work, guys. Oh, no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42.
Oh my God, it worked!
42 times longer than you said.
Don't. It's time to sing. Oh, the radar lit up early today. The storm clouds were rolling in a major way. Thunder rolling across the plains. Heavy wind and the pounding rain. Warnings were flashing from county to county. Atmosphere loaded with the dangerous energy. Cloud tops rising in the afternoon heat. One of these setups you know is elite. Storms for days, skies turning black. Severe weather was riding the track. From the hail to tornado spin. Looks like the storms are back at it again. Today was wild, but it's not done yet. The next couple days are so set. More instability, more warm airflow. The pattern's locked and it's ready to go. Tomorrow's storms could fire once more, maybe stronger than even before. Another round of lightning bright. Keep storm chasers up all night. Storm for days, no slowing down. Warnings lighting up every town. From supercells to flooding rain. The atmosphere is going insane. It's Kelsey's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hope you have a great big day. Now we sing. Time to harmonize. Let's go to Brennan Cup Extreme and spam me out.